How you doing? What's happening? You know, I made a promise back, I want to say in late January. That promise was going to play Frog Detective 3 before the end of February. So I don't have to eat any weird objects. So not just Frog Detective 3, something else we're going to talk about today. I know a lot of you have been eagerly anticipating any news on Grotto Beasts. And that is exactly what we're going to talk about later tonight. Grotto Beasts tonight is going to go into pre-sale. We're going to go over everything. There's a lot to talk about. I have a presentation for you. We've waited so long. Elden Ring DLC got announced as well. I didn't know. Who knows when it's going to be done, but at least they told us it's coming. Hey, this is in development. Now, all of you shut up already. Okay, oh yeah, okay, shh, everybody quiet. Yeah, let's see what they do. It's very exciting. Whenever it's done, it's done. Sounds good. But yeah, so we're gonna play some Frog Detective 3. I'm not gonna immediately talk about Grotto Beasts. I want enough people to get, trickle into the stream. Because there's a lot of info. You're such a silly guy. Yeah, kind of. What about Hylix? Yeah, all right. Well, it was play Hylix or break a huge promise I made to chat a month ago. I have to go with the promise. You lied to Europe. Okay, I'm operating in the United States of America. The United States of America is where I operate from. It is currently 6 p.m. in the United States of America. Why do you hate Europeans? I don't hate Europeans. Oh, I just burped. I almost shit my pants right there. Oh, guys, Grotto Beast is coming! And I shit my pants and have to leave the stream. Actually, that'd be really funny. Let's go! Announcement stream! Grotto Beast pre-sale! Oh, batches! Oh, I shit my pants. I have to leave, guys. See you in a week. You better not batch me, by the way. I will be fucking furious. All right, let's go. Not gonna delay anymore. Let's play Frog Detective 3. By the way, if you don't like voices, this is probably a good time for you to mute the stream, because this is all I'm going to be doing for the next, 3 hours. This is Frog Detective 3, Corruption at Cowboy County. So what's going to happen here is there'll be about 3 voices the whole stream, spread out over probably 10 characters. Is the Frog Detective voice actor back? They were very expensive. I can't find your notebook in my records. Could you please remind me of what it looks like? What? Oh, I uninstalled the first 2 games. Does that matter? Is that bad? It's been like a year. What did I do? Did I screw it up? Frog Detective 2, I played like a year and a half ago, didn't I? You've ruined the experience. No, I didn't. I just make it again. Oh, definitely. Death Fanning Beatles. Wait, hold on a minute. You guys don't regularly kind of clean out your PC's computer and shit? You guys aren't cleaning out your PC? I have this... Okay. If I have not opened an application in at least 6 months, it goes. I gotta free up that space. Hey, it's Mary. Remember me? I know it's been a while, so I thought I'd give you a quick recap. After the detective, that's you, solved the case of the invisible wizard, a mysterious phone call came in. Well, it wasn't that mysterious. It was the supervisor, as usual. But the contents of the phone call were mysterious, Okay, so let's set the scene. I'm a good actress. It'll be exactly what happened. So it doesn't have my save file. Oh, hello?
Oh my gosh, hey, it's me, Detective Frog.
Hey, gorgeous, I'm the supervisor. I'm kind of like your boss, but not officially.
Oh my gosh, I know, it's so hard to describe our professional relationship. But you're like a helper of sorts.
Yes, exactly, like a manager almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a new mystery for you. Can you even believe it?
Yes, haha, that's my job, to solve mysteries.
Haha, obviously I was being dramatic.
Classic supervisor. Okay, so what's the case about, babe?
I love your enthusiasm, but it's actually really sensitive, so I can't tell you on the phone. I know, bummer. Makes it so much more exciting, though.
For sure, yeah.
Can you do me a huge favor, lovely?
What?
Grab your magnifying glass next to the door and head to the train station. There's a ticket for you there. It'll take you on a little trip.
Cute. Okay. Otto.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, love. Later.
Welcome to the next, 2 straight hours. This game is 100 hours? What? God damn it. I hate when people just fucking lie to my face. Okay, so the detective heads to the train station, and it's all so cool. Like, there's a new color scheme and stuff. Can you believe it? Someone literally takes the detective's notebook. It's so messed up. Actual tears in my eyes, seriously. I don't think the detective knows about the stolen notebook yet. So, you're actually up to date now. Please, if you could leave a review of my acting skills, I'd super appreciate it. Okay, enjoy the case. 2 out of 3 voices. You haven't heard the third one yet. You haven't heard the third one yet. Come on. Wait, what? They added... Alright, this is interesting. Can I go off like a jump? Frog Detective 3. Cowboy County. Crime or whatever. In the first 10 minutes, he breaks his fucking ankle.
Hey, Lobster Cop. I'm here to help solve a mystery.
Oh, right on time, detective.
I'm known worldwide for my timeliness.
Is that so?
No. Can you tell me about the case, Lobster Cop?
I sure can. We've been sent here to solve the conundrum of the sheriff of this county.
Oh.
This town was thriving, detective. Marvel of productivity, friendship, community, and cowboys. But there was something missing.
The sheriff.
Yeah. I was kind of leading up to that.
My bad.
For the sake of storytelling, can you please not interrupt me?
I sincerely apologize.
Somebody says Bugleberry? What? That's not Bugleberry. That's not, yeah, that's Jimmy Stewart. That's not Bugleberry.
I'm gonna be honest, Lobster Cop. The supervisor really hyped this case up. Like, there are 2 of us here to facilitate hiring for a management position.
Detective, you read my mind. The supervisor really dropped the ball. Did you really think I'd need your help?
No.
Me neither. And as it turns out, I don't need your help. It's kind of turning into Mr. Ed. It's a Mr. Ed. Whatever. The position has been filled.
Oh.
I knew the perfect boy for the job. Presenting... the new sheriff of Cowboy County. Sheriff Mason Mole.
Wow. Congratulations on such a speedy resolution, Lobster Cop.
Thank you.
Well, I guess I'll head back to the office.
No.
No, you can. No.
No, you... fuck.
No.
No.
You.
No.
No, you cannot.
Voice selector. Voice 1, voice 2, voice 3, voice 1, voice... No, it's voice 1, voice 2, voice 3, voice 1A, 1B, 1C, voice 1D, 1... You know what I mean? It's... Alright.
No, you cannot.
Fuck.
No, you cannot. Is there something you need help with? This.
What is it, Sheriff Mason Mole?
Mystery. Crime mystery. Please solve this. What's a mystery?
It's the same fucking person. Hold on.
All hats have been stolen. You're wearing a hat. Not my hat. Town hats. Can you elaborate? All the hats in the town have been stolen. Please solve this mystery as soon as possible. Do you have any leads? No. Get to work, please.
Well, you heard the sheriff.
Okay. Is there really no additional information?
No. But here's your notebook.
I'm sorry?
Here, notebook. Somebody mailed it to you.
I didn't even know it was missing.
Not missing. It's right here.
Can I ask a question?
No, I'm busy. Goodbye.
Wow, what a legend.
You know each other?
Sure, but how much can you really know someone, right?
What?
Don't worry about it. Now, Detective, as I am the lead investigator on this case, I trust you will follow my guidance.
Oh, I didn't know you were the lead.
It's a safe assumption to make.
Right, of course.
So I'll be investigating leads, but I could use your assistance.
Sure, what do you need?
I'll handle the motive and the suspects. You handle the crime scene and method.
Okay.
It's an easier task for a rookie like you. All you need to do is find a map of the crime scene, a tool capable of aiding criminal activity, a key that could lead us to the clue, and lastly, not to mention most importantly, a meal for the #1 best detective.
Meal.
Yes, detective, keep up. I'm a very hungry boy and will need sustenance to solve the mystery.
I have some sandwiches I was saving for afternoon. My name's Otto. Tea if you'd like them.
No, I need a proper meal.
I hear you loud and clear. I'll make sure to get those for you.
It's Goofy as well. It's Goofy and Mr. Ed and I don't know, a few in there. Hey, you.
Me?
Yeah, you. Can you do me a favor?
It depends on the favor.
What?
I can't just agree to doing you a favor. I don't know even who you are.
I'm what is it? Susie Rabbit? What is it? Is it Sussy Rabbit or Susie Rabbit? What is it? What's the how do I pronounce this? I think no, I got it right. I'm Susie Rabbit. Can you do me a favor? You're the best, thanks. I need you to help me break into this bank.
What? I will not.
Huh? Dude, you already agreed to it. I don't appreciate you lying to me. If you said you'd do me a favor, you should keep your word.
I didn't agree to the favor.
Oh, so now you're changing the story. Whatever, dude. Just leave me alone.
What the heck? Excuse me, Susie Rabbit?
What?
It's me, Frog Detective.
Yeah, I know. They should call you the Flake.
Why?
Because you always flake on your promises. I'm gonna have to break in on my own now.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, I didn't ask.
Why are you breaking in anyways?
Bit nosy for someone who doesn't want to help.
Being nosy is my job.
Fine. I don't have any ID, so I can't get into my vault.
Oh. So you only want to steal things that belong to you?
Yeah.
Surely there's another way of getting in there. Getting them.
Oh, so now you want to help. Typical.
I just mean, breaking in sounds dangerous. You could get hurt. I heard all these banks are booby-trapped.
Why?
So people don't break in.
What's wrong with breaking in?
Well, the point of a bank is to keep valuables safe. If people can break in, it kind of defeats the purpose of a bank.
I'm starting to get it. Ugh, that's so annoying. I have a piece of evidence that's vital to the missing hats case.
Wait, what? I could really use that.
Oh, so you will help me?
I really shouldn't. What kind of evidence?
It's a map, and I think it might lead to where the hats are hidden. I found it this morning, right after the hats were stolen. It had big letters on the top that said, "Crime Map, eat after reading." I didn't eat it, obviously.
That's good. Maybe there's another way to get into the vault.
Small enemies fight. She's destroying you. I'm being outclassed in our conversation. Guys, look. Swamp. Enemy. Spider. Holy shit, guys, it's the swamp. Enemy. Spider. What the heck? I know everybody's waiting for what character is going to be Bernie Sanders and what character is going to be Donald Trump. Everyone's waiting. Everyone's like, which one is going to be Bernie Sanders? Right? I know everyone's waiting for it, but what if I pivot? What if it's not Bernie Sanders? Right? What if it's not? What if I don't do Bernie Sanders? One of them is going to be Mr. Satan. Yeah, you guys, you know the drill. Okay, am I ready?
If you're here from the evil secret society, please leave me alone. I'm not interested in joining.
What's an evil secret society?
Let's try. I know the society's tricks.
Well, I'm actually here from Frog Detective Crime Solving Agency.
Oh, yeah? Where are your credentials then?
Well, I'm a detective. I am a frog, and I'm here to solve a mystery / possible crime.
You have any identification?
Just my face. Do you have identification?
No, but I'm Craig. Everybody knows me. I wouldn't normally believe you, but my appearance does seem to match what you're saying. But just know I don't trust you.
I wouldn't expect you to. We just met.
Detective, I'm someone that's regularly messed with. There are many different societies around here, and they all want me to join. But I'm a lone ranger. I have no interest in being a part of these secret societies.
What types of secret societies are there?
For starters, you got the naughty little guys. They've been after me for years. The posties are another one. They go around delivering mail.
I'm not sure that's a secret society. I think it's more of a public service.
Then why can't we open everybody's mail? Not so public if you ask me. Open your eyes. Another society is the Ghost Spotters League.
Oh, wait, I think I've heard of them.
Yes, despite being a secret society, they're quite well known. To be honest with you, I said earlier that I wasn't interested in being a part of any societies, but that's only half true.
Oh.
The Ghost Spotters League is really exclusive, and I'm kind of bummed that they never tried to recruit me.
Are you a keen ghost spotter?
Well, that might be the problem. To be inducted into the league, you need to have you have to have spotted a ghost. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. You could be anyone.
I'm the detective.
It's a compelling disguise, I'll give you that. Do you know much about ghosts?
Well, I solved a mystery involving one. The mystery of the haunted island. Although, it wasn't haunted in the end.
So no. You could have saved us both time and just said no.
Sorry, no. I don't know much about ghosts.
This is a sped up Mr. Satan. The only difference is that I don't say Goku at the end. Are there two people doing these voices? Batch yes. Dude, yeah, there is. No, there's only one, dude. There's only one person doing the voice. What the fuck? No fucking way. All right, we are getting very close to talk about and show Grotto Beasts. We haven't heard Bernie yet. You can't. Well, hold on. I didn't say yet. In a little bit. Okay, this is what happens. Okay, so this. Okay. Hey. Oh. Wow. Look at you. Your jumper. Your vacant smile. Those piercing eyes. Are you a model, by any chance?
I certainly am not.
Maybe it's time to start modeling.
Maybe. Maybe it's time to solve a mystery.
That does not sound like that person I'm trying to do, but yeah. You're turning into Christopher Walken? Am I? Please do Walken? No. I have talked about this before. You cannot do a Walken unless you can absolutely do a Christopher Walken. There is no attempting to do a Walken. You either do it and nail it or not at all. The people that can do Walken, they do it phenomenally. Everybody else, kind of, well, it just goes like that. And no. You don't attempt a Walken unless you do a Walken. That's, you know what I'm saying? You do not do that. But anyway, and trying to get into the mine. But it's all blocked up.
Dang, have you tried exploding it behind it?
I'm gonna burp.
Mate?
What? No. That sounds really dangerous. I was thinking more along the lines of a pickaxe.
Oh, that was gross?
Oh, fuck it, whatever.
Oh, that would probably be better, yeah.
Do you have one? I can trade you for a shovel?
I'll think about it.
Well, let's complete it right here.
You mentioned you wanted a pickaxe, right?
Sure did.
I have one here if you'd be willing to trade it for the shovel.
Oh, I'd love that. Thanks. I could also trade for a nice dinner. Just you and I.
I'll take the shovel for now.
The offer's open.
Maybe after I've solved the case.
Okay. All right, there you go. I did Bernie. I did my terrible Bernie impression. All right, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to go over this? This like has been like 2 years coming. You ready to talk about this for a little bit? We'll come back. We'll finish this tonight. We'll just want to take a little bit of time to go over it. All right, I am going to take a quick BRB. When I come back, we're going to go over Grotto Beasts. Alrighty. Hello. Are we ready to look at this? All right, here we go. Let's go over Grotto Beasts. Are you ready? I hope so. So for those that have no idea what's going on, a couple of years ago, we did a stream called The Wonders of Archaeology. In that stream, I opened up card packs from a game, a fake game that we made up. And a couple of years later, I am pleased to announce to you that as of tonight, pre-sales are open and you can actually get the real thing. Oh, dude, Elden Ring! No, it's not Elden Ring. So let's go. Are you ready for the presentation? I'm just going to go through this. I'm going to read. There's a lot of stuff to read. So just be aware. This is going to be like a presentation stream. So what is it? It's a physical trading card game where you and your opponents compete in a rumble to determine a champion. Harness new summoning powers to call upon grottos, beasts, wishes. You may even tag a powerful challenger to add even more crazy effects. So again, like I just said, the lore of this whole thing is back, it was March 6th, 2021. That stream kind of sparked this idea. So like, what if the original idea was we were gonna, what if we just like release the original 40 beasts and just put them in card packs and whatever, who cares? It kind of evolved into where it is now. And it's evolved many times. Again, it's March 6th in a week, so kind of good timing here, because that's the 2-year anniversary of that stream. We went into the desert, did all the digging, did all the stuff with the excavator. It was really fun. So that is kind of what this project is. That's where it started. But going forward here, it's a real game. It's a real card game. A designer was hired to put this all together. It plays. It's a 1v1. The game is a 1v1. I think there's another game mode as well. But this is not just, it's like collectible cards. It's also this big game. Now people are probably asking, that's kind of cool, man, but like, playing a game or collecting cards to make like a big deck? The whole purpose of this project is for it to be community merch. I'll address it a little bit later, but the number one thing that I care about here is people being able just to do this for fun. But there's an unbelievably cool game that's behind the whole thing. So, they are standard playing card sizes. We've seen that question a million times. Hey, can they fit into the sleeves? Yes. Standard playing card size. 3.5 by 2.5. There are rarities. Common and rare. And as you can see, they have a C or an R above the card number. There are holographic versions of every card. Every single card has a holographic version. And there, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Grotto Beasts group chat, because they're probably going to scream at me if I say this wrong. There are 4 different holographic types. That's correct, right? Yes. Okay, good. 4, yes. So there are 200 different cards, 200 individual pieces of artwork. I think the Grotto Beasts team has shown 150. There were 20 artists that came together to do this. All the original 40 that featured in the stream, plus 16 additional guest illustrators from the community were recruited, one being me. We revealed the card that I did last week, 2 weeks ago, one guy. And I think it's a phenomenal piece of artwork. But, hold on, I gotta burp again. Ugh! Yeah, there are 4 different card types. There are wish cards. Actually, this might be on the next page. And by the way, this is all going to be available. This FAQ here, it will be available as of probably tomorrow morning. But I wanted to show it on stream first. So this resource will be very easy for you to go look. If you're like, wait, what the hell is he? What did he say about this? 4 different card types. And a lot went into it, as you can see. All right, here we go. Let's go. Game info. The rules, again, it's a 1v1 game. 2 players. Classic duel gameplay, shorter and more competitive. The Rumble. 2 players. Adds challenger cards that change the way the decks interact with each other. Or the Jerma Rumble. 3+ players, chaotic, intense game mode. There are 3 different ways to play it. A deck, you make a deck, by the way. So all decks must contain 40 cards. Each deck can contain... hold on, I can't even read this right. Each deck can contain up to 3 copies of each card that shares... All right, let me ask... When I used to do these in school, I would be like shuffling papers like, when Abraham Lincoln... what year was he fucking born? I feel like I'm shuffling papers around. But yeah, so each deck has to have 40 cards to play. Each deck can contain up to 3 copies of each card that shares the same card name. So you can only have 3 in each deck. You can't have like 10 of the same card. There may only be 1 epic card type in your deck. But just like other cards, you may have up to 3 of those. There's going to be... epic? There's going to be some media that is produced over the coming weeks to really show how this game is played. Our game designer is starting to put together sort of an explanation, because it's kind of like I'm trying to compare it to something. What's the best thing to compare this to? Grotto Beasts group chat. It's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh, a little like Magic the Gathering. It's kind of just like our design, but the designer spent 2 years of his life on this, and incredibly passionate. He created a really fun, really interesting. It's kind of hard to describe, but we will have all that info. You'll see exactly how the game is played. Or if you don't really care about playing the game, then you don't have to. You can just get this if you feel like it. So here we go. Take a look at this. Here it is. This is it right here. This is the box. These are the packs. Let's go over what you get if you actually buy this. So there are foil booster packs. They each contain 10 cards total. 2 of those cards are guaranteed to be 1 rare and 1 holographic. Every single card pack has a holographic, 1 holographic in every single pack. There's also the starter kit. So the 2-player starter kit is everything you need to be able to play, or just collect it if you want. It's got a lot of stuff in it. It's got a huge rule book, and I saw some, 43-page rule book. It's elaborate. The game is very, very well made. You get 2 play mats, which are here with artwork and, places with some good rules and stuff and some phases. 2 preset decks. You get 2 full decks, and I will say, I have a card. There is a Jerma card, and it's in one of these decks. So if you buy the starter kit, you'll get my card. We want to make sure that was a thing. So inside, you also get not just the 2 full decks, you get 2 boosters in there as well. So each starter kit has 2 boosters in it. And look at this, 2 dice. These are custom dice. They have the logo, the channel logo is on it. So there's a pretty decent amount of stuff in this box. So in total, the 2-player starter kit has 104 cards. Now let's go over kind of sort of, what does that mean? There are 200 cards total, like individual different cards. The boosters have 10 in them, and you get 2 preset decks. Each deck, I believe, has 42 cards in it in this particular set. That's correct, right? Grotto Beasts group chat, please help me. There are 42 cards in each deck, in the pre-built decks, right? Yes, okay. I just want to make sure I don't say anything that's incorrect. So that's what you get in the box. And I'm looking at it right now, and I just still can't fucking believe how just crazy this is. Dude, you're in class shouting at the other people on the group project. Can you imagine? I gotta throw everybody that worked on the project under the bus. So yeah, you get the dice, you get 2 of these, by the way. You get 2 playmats, 2 full decks, the rule book, and each one of these has like really cool artwork on it. A lot of time, a lot of dedication, a lot of detail went into this. So the rule book itself, there's a lot of really just nice stuff in it. It's really cool. All right, when will the pre-sale be? What's happening right now? So pre-sales will be up on our website today until the full release to ensure those who have followed closely a chance to get their cards. We are going to take pre-sale orders because we want to make sure. I told you guys this, I want to say like a month or 2 ago. There's a lot of people that said that they really want to be able to get this. And we didn't want to have it be a scenario where, oh yeah, there's only like 500 of them. Good luck. And then people just can't get it. So the idea is we want to keep a pre-sale going for essentially, we want anybody that wants to be able to get it to be able to pre-sale, to buy it. If you're interested, that's why we're going to keep a pre-sale going for a little while. So what about international shipping and scalper prevention? Here's the big take. I guess that kind of bleeds into this. So yes, there will be international shipping, and the fulfillment team that we're using, they're going to have some measures in place to prevent some of the more egregious forms of people buying and scalping, right? But also pre-sales are going to help with that too, because these are just being sold, and we have a quantity, and we're just going to continue to keep a pre-sale open. So there you go. All right, what about these questions? Further print runs, more merch types, tournaments. All right, so the game is currently in a limited print run. There's plenty of stock to help ensure anyone who wants the cards will be able to get them. So further print runs depend on if or how we run out of stock. And again, the potential for ideas is exciting, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves or overpromise. I don't want to tell you guys, oh wow, there's all this other shit that's planned. No, let's get through this first. Let's do this part first before, going forward. Can I do artwork for Grotto Beasts? The project is done. So we do appreciate anybody that's reached out. People have reached out. And we are so happy and excited that people really want to, hey, dude, I got this, I could do this. We need to get through this sale first. We really appreciate it, but the project is complete. So just let us get through this period first. So there are 20 artists. So that's like part of that too. And why did you not crowdfund this? What's wrong with you? I don't want to do that. I would rather be able to have, oh, hey, there was a Kickstarter project, and yeah, I kickstarted it for $500. Where's all my shit? How come it's not done? It's been 2 years. What's going on here? I don't want to take your money and not give you a product. I don't want to take your money and overpromise something and not deliver. So that's why I didn't do a Kickstarter. What other Jermaverse characters, in Jermaverse is, I guess we can use that term here. So what characters are in the game? This is like 12 years of references to the channel. And this is the big merch that I will ever do. This idea was actually something I wanted to do years and years and years ago, but I just didn't have the capabilities. I didn't have the support network. I didn't have the people. I didn't have the capital. I didn't have the money to be able to do something like this. So when people ask for merch, this is it. This is merch. And it's probably the most ridiculous merch I will ever do. You're never going to see anything like this on this channel ever again. So, but interestingly enough, there are some cards that reference nothing. So I told you about the Mr. Green's casino stream that never happened. We thought it was going to happen. So there are like 3 or 4 cards in the game that reference the Mr. Green stream that didn't happen. I was going to get into prosthetics, and the Mr. Green's card is actually modeled off of like my face. So I was going to get into a costume, and I was going to do all this stuff, and we have all these references, and it never happened. So, secret. Bring it back. I don't think so. That's not going to happen. There are no plans to do that. Why is it canceled? Well, it just was too much. It was too hard, too much going on. But yeah, let's go over now. Excuse me. Let's talk about this really quickly. No, it's not an NFT project. This is not an NFT. This is physical cards, standard card size, and they come in a box or they come in a foil pack, and that's it. It's not an NFT. What about a wiki? We are planning on hosting and curating an official wiki for the project, lots of which will be intentionally left obscured. So there's still lots to discover as the game releases. We'll be populating it with extra details like developers' notes and concepts, and more world building as we go along. So there will be an official wiki. This is going to be a project that over the coming couple of weeks, you'll see a lot more detail on how it's going to play out and when shipping is going to happen, and that let us get through this pre-sale first. Can you eat the Grotto Beasts cards? Are they flavored? Please do not eat the cards. They're not edible, and they would probably taste very bad. Concerningly, this is one of the most frequently asked questions. Do not eat them. I know a lot of people have a ton of questions. A lot of people have so many questions, and I would love to answer them all. But let's start here, and let's get to the most important part that everyone's asking. How much does this shit cost? All right, let's talk about price, because I know a lot of people are going to say, how much is this shit? So that starter kit, I told you guys a few weeks ago, I so badly wanted to keep it under $100. And it's a limited run product. We had to contact a manufacturing company. We only have a limited supply. So we tried to keep the price as low as we could and still be able to, sell a certain amount and be able to at least try to make back the project money and try to make a little bit of money doing it, right? I'll be honest. So it's not $100, which is expensive. And I know it's expensive. I know that a lot of people are going to see what this actually costs. And they're going to say, how much is it? Is it 90? It's not 90. It's $79.99. It's $80 for the starter kit. And in the starter kit, you get the 2 booster packs. The booster packs are going for $9.99, $10. And the issue that I've always had, was trying to make it so I just didn't want it to be so unbelievably egregious. But I don't know. It's a really tough thing to do. But I did promise you guys that I was going to keep that starter kit under 100, and turns out it's $79.99. But if you want to go back and kind of see exactly what you get in that box, we wanted to make value. We wanted there to be value in it. Let's put 2 custom dice in it. That sounds fun. Throw that in there. How's the box? Is the box like of a good quality? Yeah, let's try to make the box a little bit nicer, right? So there's been a lot of soul searching on how to actually make this have some value to it. But how long the pre-sale is going for? That's a really good question. The pre-sale is going for at least the foreseeable future. We need to see how many people actually are buying it or how many people actually want it. And if you don't want it, if it's something that you're not really that interested in, if it's like, no, sorry, dude, no, thanks. Then let's fucking hang out and play Frog Detective. But just know that this is a project that is kind of like 12 years in the making. I wanted to make sure it was high quality. I wanted to make sure it was fun. And hopefully you guys enjoy it, because the team put a lot of time into it. And if you want to see who those people are, this is just a little letter that the team wanted to put together. Here's the people that worked on it. Not a huge team. It's a very small team. I feel like I'm so glad to be able to even talk about this, because people have said, dude, when are you going to be able to talk about this? When the hell is this happening? Why? You can't give us any info? I didn't want to give you guys wrong info. I didn't want to give you info that was incorrect. Have I played it? I have played it. It was very fun. Just got the starter pack from my fiance. So excited. I hope you like it. I really do. Anytime talking about merch, you guys know me. I'm not a fucking merch person. I'm not. So this whole process has been really, like, I hope you like it. A lot of work went into it. I hope you enjoy it. If you can afford it, if you can't, then there's other stuff that's going to be on the site. We have posters. We have, I think you can get a 4-pack of cards. You can get individual card packs. There's merchandise. There's clothing. So I just wanted a bunch of options for people. I can show the website too. Let's actually go to it. Hold on. All right, here we go. Let's show the site. So this is grottobeasts.net. Kind of a cool little intro graphic here. Scroll down. Here you go. Here is here's the starter kit. Here are the packs. Also keep in mind, so the 4 packs, we wanted to do a bundle of 4 packs because this will save you on shipping. If you do want to get this and you do want to get more than one of these, this will save you on shipping. You have ad block on? Don't pay attention to that. But yeah, so here's the product. Here it is. So here you go. This is the website. This is where you go if you want to get it, grottobeasts.net. There's also these. These are cards in the game. Demon Lords Araxos, Bugleberry, Glueman. And again, we wanted to make sure that if people wanted to participate and they don't want... Jerma, I don't have a fucking $100+ to spend on this shit. Well, then if you want to participate and you really still do, we wanted to make sure there was stuff available. We really did. Here are the merch. Here are the shirts. Come in an assortment of colors. There's hoodies. Here's down here. This is the original 40 Beasts for the original stream, which is pretty cool. You're talking like my mom right now. But here's a really cool thing. So this one glows in the dark. You can get the glow in the dark version or the one that's not glow in the dark, which would be this one here. Are you blazed right now? No. And then like hats too and other stuff, and it's a lot. This project is monumental. And it's I don't know. Thanks guys. This is not possible. I can't do this project without having the community of people that have been supporting this channel for the last 10 to 12 years. There's a lot of community references. There's 100 cards, I think, or 120 cards here there's the original new Grotto Beasts. There's new characters in here. And it's really, really cool. And also, I wanted to make sure that I clarify this too. The starter kit does have, there are over 104, there's 104 cards in the starter kit. That's including the 2 boosters you get in this. But the 2 pre-made decks, there are 84 cards. There are some doubles. There are some doubles in here because the way that the decks are made, because remember you can have up to 3 in each deck, and both decks are pre-made to kind of do a specific play style. Will there be new cards added over time? I cannot answer that question. I cannot answer it. Let's get through this first. We need to see how many people actually really want this, because we don't know. This is really uncharted territory. And the 2 boosters, by the way, are 2 they're random packs. So the 2 decks in here are the same. They are pre-built. They're the same in every single one of these. The 2 boosters you get in here are as if you had these. They're random. Again, each one of those has a rare and a holographic in these foil packs. How many cards are in the whole game? 200. There are 200 different cards. Are there any Polaroids of you flipping off the camera? No, there aren't. There's already going to be like holographic versions of some of these cards. And I don't know, I feel like that's going to be really fun to watch people just, hey, look, I got a holographic Meowdy or whatever, right? Oh, I got a holographic Glue Man. That's really interesting. And I don't want to make me giving the double middle finger, like 10 of them randomly to, I don't know. I don't want that to be some crazy valuable item that then is, no, I'd rather not like increase the value because it was only going to go in like 10 of them. Are there any glow in the dark cards? That's an incredibly cool idea, but the answer is no. Is buying 4 single packs cheaper than buying the 4-pack? The idea with the 4-pack was to make it so this will save on shipping. Was the idea. It also depends on like where you are too. Shipping is different for a lot of different areas, but because if you buy an individual pack, you have to pay shipping for that pack. So we thought that, okay, if you were going to get more than 2, 3, or 4 of these, then we want to make sure that you're not getting, that the shipping will be much lower if you were just to get these. If you planned on doing that. Yeah, it's not about the price of the list here, it's about shipping. How come it ends in 95 and not 95, like 985? We thought about making the booster packs 985, but it was just like, nah. Where will the rules be posted? The rules will be very publicly posted. We're going to talk to the game designer. The rule book, we're going to make sure that people can we'll have a condensed version of the rule book online. Are you going to do a stream showing this? At the very least, there's going to be a video that will show exactly how the game is played. And we'll watch it. We'll talk about it. I'll link to it. There'll be plenty of resources on the website, I promise. Let me see this question. What is limited time? Just the starter kit or everything? So limited time, it's not necessarily time. It's inventory. Because like I said, we're doing this pre-sale because I don't want it to say, hey guys, you've got fucking 7 days to buy Grotto Beasts. And I don't want to limit it by that. I want to limit it. It's like limited time is accurate, but it's like limited inventory, right? Because these have been, we printed, right? Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I do that a lot, don't I? So if you buy it right now, over the next couple of weeks, you are going to get it. And again, the reason why we did this is to make sure that if you actually want to have this, we don't just do a limited run that's 6 days, or we don't just say, hey, it's live and it's live till it's gone and there are 2,000 units. And when they're gone, they're just gone and then it just kind of fucks over everybody, right? Are the 3 posters the same as the cards? Yes, these are the card art. This is the exact artwork that is on these respective cards. So you're getting essentially a poster print of the card art. What size are the posters? The posters are in Grotto Beasts group chat, if I could get a little bit of an assistance here. It is 11 by 17 tabloid poster size. Could there be a holographic auto card? Yes. And you bet your ass. You bet your ass I'm going to try to get that one. What about the Discord? Yeah, there's an opportunity to have a discussion channel, let me just be really clear about this too. This is not the end. This is not it. There is another thing coming that you do not have to purchase that is, I can't fucking wait for you to see it. It's not anything that you're going to have to buy. It's just something really fucking cool. You're not going to have to buy it. There is more. Yeah. We have a thing. How do I even talk about this without leaking anything? There's a thing you're going to see eventually in the next couple of weeks. I don't know. Is it audio visual? No. I'm done talking. I'm getting yelled at. I'm getting yelled at. I'm getting yelled at. I'm getting yelled at. I'm gonna get yelled at. I'm gonna get yelled at. It's cool. Whatever this thing that I'm talking about is super interesting, and you don't have to buy it. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, there it is. The whole team has been waiting to do this for so long. There were so many things to fix, so many production issues, so much going on during this project that all of us are just super happy that it's actually here. When you get it, I hope it makes you happy. And that's pretty much it. Can you buy the stuff like the dice individually? We don't have a plan to do that. I think the point was to try to increase the value of this, because the original prototype of this was, all right, how does this work? We're going to have 2 decks in there. It's going to be a box. All right, and how much are we going to charge for this thing? All right, put in other stuff. Make it a ton of artwork in there. have dice in there because some of the things require, dice. Just like little things to try to make it a little bit more worth it. Who made the first sauce? Exactly. All right, so here's a really important point. Pre-sales won't run out, but getting one sooner might ensure that you get it sooner. Just depends on how we can handle the production. They are in production right now, by the way. We have an inventory that's in production right now. And I will show you these things in person. So don't worry. We want to make it like a nice setup where I can actually show you everything. And let me tell you, I love it. So, if that means anything. Is there a naked Jerma sitting at his PC card that can be holographic? Unfortunately, the answer to that question is no. Although, now that you say that, that's... Well, here's another thing, too. We wanted to make this kind of for all ages. Or at least, ages like 6 and up or whatever. So, there's not a lot of, there's nothing really, fucked up in here. I really wanted it to be something that you could play with, your little brother, right? So, it's a general audience product. You said you weren't naked, though. I lie about a lot of stuff. All right, I think we can move on. I'm going to take one quick BRB here. Hopefully, I covered a lot of stuff. I know there was a lot, and that I don't want to overwhelm people, too, because I'll be honest, I'm overwhelmed. I'm very overwhelmed by this, because this is something we've been waiting to do for so long. So I don't want to overwhelm everybody. There's a lot of info, a lot of things that will be trickling out to you guys over the next few days. It's available now. Hopefully you like it. I know I've said that 1,000 times, but I really do, because this community means a lot to me. And when this project became a thing that was going to be real, it was like, well, let's try to make it fucking awesome. Because I'm never doing this ever again. Ever. And it means a lot to me. So I look forward to what you get in your packs. Cry. It's a really cool thing for a streamer to do. I think it is pretty damn cool. I hope it translates well. But let's go back to Frog Detective. I think the whole Grotto Beasts team right now just all went like, okay, fuck. All right. It's here. It's there. You can look at it. Yeah. Thanks to all of you. Your stocks are plummeting. That's all right. And yes, if you want to have me answer the question, I will probably open some of this on stream. Of course I will. I will open a few packs and see what I get. Really hoping for that, auto card. You seem pretty stressed. I'm not stressed. I'm excited. All right. One more BRB. GrottoBeasts.net. GrottoBeasts.net. There's going to be a panel down in the panels under the channel. Let's go play Frog Detective. I'll be right back. Thanks, guys. Okay, I have returned. I just gave Holly a big hug and a big kiss. She worked her fucking ass off on this project. Everybody did. He just cried. No, I'm fine. The core art team, a lot of it is the imagination of that, just the artists. It's just, it's unbelievable. I'm super happy. All right, let's do funny voices. The sus guy is sobbing right now. We need Donald Trump now. The Frog Detective voice actor was on hold for the last 30 minutes. Should I put a filter on for this? What kind of filter should be on? Tell me what is too much. Oh no, that's low pitch. Like this, right? How's that? Higher? Is that good? Yeah, that's robotic. Hold on, what about this?
They come from far and wide to face off with the powerful Rhonda Dynamite.
No? Oh, does that sound bad? How about I just do this?
They come from far and...
I can't...
They come from far and wide to face off with the powerful Rhonda Dynamite.
Rhonda Dynamite, we sound pretty similar.
That's me. Ready your weapon, Frog. It's time for us to...
Can I reset?
Ready your weapon, Frog. It is time for us to do battle.
I don't have a weapon, and I'm not super interested in doing battle.
Then why are you here to face me? This is my land, Frog. You cannot just waltz in here and expect to take it.
Your land? You own the scooter barn?
No, but I loiter here every day. Everybody knows this. Where have you been? Do you live under a rock, Frog? I thought a lily pad might be more suitable. How much have you ever lost on a coin toss? You call it. You call it. You have to call it. Call it.
I live at 100 Skeleton Street, Slippery Pond.
That's not Bernie. It's not. How is that? It's Kylo Ren. No, it's not. It's neither one of those two things.
Did you just give me your full address?
Yes.
You literally just met me. Don't give your full address to strangers.
Why not? How else are you going to know where I live?
You have a great point.
What? The detective does not have a great point. Do not give your address out to strangers unless your house is super cool and mega rich. Then tell people where you live, because how else are they going to know you live in a mansion? Okay, even then, just show them a photo. Don't give it to them. Thanks for playing. I'll leave you to it. Is this stream pre-recorded?
Nah. Anyway, I'm not sure why you're trying to fight me. Would you like me to leave?
No. I am enjoying having a nice company. So, what do you do? What do you do for a job?
Oh, I'm the detective. I'm here to solve the case of the missing hats.
Just in time. When you find the culprit, bring him here. I'll beat them up.
What? No.
Give them a taste of the fists. Kick them in the nose. Tie their shoes together and trip them up. Tell them they're ugly.
Please, no.
I'm an outlaw detective. I hate it when people do the wrong thing.
That's the opposite of an outlaw.
You're right. I think this life isn't for me anymore.
You think so?
To be honest with you, detective. I was meaning...
Why am I getting low? Hold on.
To be honest with you, detective. I was meaning to apply for the sheriff position.
Oh, it was filled just before I got here.
Yeah, I know. By some rando.
His name is Mason Mole. I'm sure Lobster Cop wouldn't have given the job to just anyone. He must be very qualified.
Doesn't mean he's not a rando.
I suppose not. What makes you want to be the sheriff?
I'm a natural leader. I run the outlaw group with class and style. And I'd love to help others. Got a problem that needs solving? I'm your girl. And I'm tough. No one is going to mess with me.
Wow, you sound like a great fit for the job.
You've been putting it up your whole life, just call it.
I think so too, but it's too late now.
Not necessarily. You could always talk to Mason Mole. Show him your expertise. Maybe you could be co-sheriff.
That's a great idea.
Do you mind if I question you about the case I'm working on?
All right, your job. What do you do? What's going on here?
What kind of work do you do?
Well, detective, I'd love to tell you, but I need to know I can trust you.
Oh, I understand. If you're worried about me telling on you, I won't tell. My only concern today is the mystery of the missing hats. If you've stolen the hats, I will totally tell on you, though.
That's reasonable. Well, okay then. I'm a mouse of many skills. I specialize in forgery and fraud.
Wow, sounds intense.
It's mostly a lot of printing stuff out. I can forge all types of things. Important documents, birth certificates, IDs, you name it.
Ooh, you could forge a certificate that says #1 best detective?
Why?
No reason. I'm just joking. Pretend I didn't say that.
Okay.
How do you intend to become the sheriff?
By force. I will simply beat up Mason Mole.
What? You can't do that.
Yes, I can. I'm Rhonda Dynamite. The rules do not apply to me.
What did Mason Mole ever do to you?
I don't know. But he's shifty. Just don't trust his face.
Please don't take the role by force. Have you tried submitting a resume?
A resume, you say? Like a list of my skills and experience.
Yeah, I think that would be a better option than beating up Sheriff Mason Mole.
Less fun, though. I don't really have the writing supplies for making a resume. If I had paper and stuff, I could probably manage it.
I can get you the writing supplies.
Just please don't beat up the sheriff.
Fine, fine. I was just thinking about it. Somebody said, don't do Trump. You just fucked me up. I literally read, do not do Trump in all capitals when I said the first 2 lines. Do it. Now, yeah, all right.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Cowboy County General Store. My name is Wendy. We have a wide range of general goods for purchase.
Hi, I'm Frog Detective.
Unfortunately, at this time, we don't stock any gear for detective work. I mean, it's some of the best gear. We don't have it.
I don't need anything.
Oh, please feel free to browse our expansive selection. I'm sure you'll find what you need. Believe me.
No, thank you.
We have a wide range of general goods for purchase.
Yes.
Do you need a specific item that isn't in stock? We process special orders at no extra cost to the consumer. And I mean, the consumer is obviously the most important thing that we have here. Special orders have an average 2-day turnaround. And by the way, the special interests that are fighting against me, believe me, yeah, fake news media. Sick of them.
That's a great turnaround.
It's one of our many great policies.
Such as?
We're proud to offer our customers a satisfaction guarantee on all purchases.
What's a satisfaction guarantee?
We can guarantee that you will be either satisfied or dissatisfied with your purchase.
What happens if I'm dissatisfied?
That falls within our satisfaction guarantee.
So I can get a refund?
This impression sucks. You can't say that. All right, let me tell you something. You can't say that 10 minutes into an impression. You got to stop me immediately. Hey, man, I got an impression for you. Oh, here we go.
Let me tell you something. My name is Donald Trump, and let me talk to you.
And you just sit there and nod for 10 minutes. Yeah.
And by the way, the special interest.
Yeah. So, and then eventually after 8 straight minutes, you go, hey, I just want to cut you off for a second. This is bad. It's like, man, you let me do my whole routine. You let me do my entire routine.
Can I get a refund?
The satisfaction guarantee only guarantees a range of satisfaction from dissatisfied to satisfied. If your feeling towards the product doesn't fall within that range, you're entitled to a refund.
That clears it up, thanks. Anyway, I'm actually here to ask some questions about the case.
Unfortunately, we don't have cases in stock at this time. And now it's like kind of turning into what is this? I don't know why there's extra S's and H's at the end of this now.
Why? What is it turning into?
The mystery, of the stolen hats.
Stealing is not permitted at Cowboy County General Store. I would know. I know. Trust me. If there's anybody that knows about this, it's me. Nobody knows this better than I do. Nobody knows this better than me. Nobody knows the county general store better than I do, okay?
This is SNL Trump.
It's not permitted anywhere, really. To be clear, I'm not here to purchase or steal any items from your store.
It's Cartman. Yeah. But whatever, it's all right.
I'm here on official business to solve the mystery of the stolen hats in Cowboy County.
Right. It would have been a lot easier for me if you'd said that in the first place. I feel like Crooked Hillary just spent so much time explaining the policies and values of my store. A bit embarrassing for me, really, believe me, really. Like, maybe in future, just tell people what you're here for. You know, just tell people what you're here for. I mean, that's what do you want me to say?
Yes, absolutely right. I'm not good at communicating quickly. I get easily swept up in conversation, sorry.
Ever since you started doing the Trump impression, the viewer count has gone down. Weakness. Hey, if you can't handle me at my Eric Cartman SNL Trump impression, then you do not deserve me at my Frog Detective. You know what I'm saying? Quick, double down. Yeah, of course. It's fine. I just feel a bit self-conscious.
No, you did great. I learned a lot about you and your store policies. I'm glad to hear that. It hasn't been easy taking over the shop. You seem like an old hand at it.
Ah, that's great. I'm not at all. I've only been running the shop for 7 months.
Oh, cool. So, you just started running the shop. How's it all going?
I wish I could say I'm nailing it, but honestly, I'm nailing it.
Who's to say I'm not?
Nobody nails it better than I do. Doesn't feel like that most of the time, but it is.
That's no good.
The shop has been in my family for generations.
I thought in my hands it would be the best it's ever been, but it's just kind of the same.
The same is good. At least it's not worse than it was.
I suppose you're right, Kyle.
Is there anything that would boost your confidence?
Well, Kyle, there's one thing.
What's that? Do you see these portraits on the wall? They're lovely.
Every shop owner in my family has had a beautiful portrait created of them, except for me. Big, beautiful portrait with a big, beautiful door. Big, beautiful door on it, you know, believe me. Except for me. Mine's a silly photo. I don't like it.
Suck my balls, Kyle.
He's definitely high. I am fine. I am not. I promise you. Yeah, sure, but it's not the same. I haven't got the slightest... And then, obviously, when mom or dad is sick of doing the voice reading the story to the children, it becomes kind of like a half-assed version of what it was in the first 2 seconds, right? I haven't got the slightest idea how I'm supposed to get someone to create a beautiful portrait. I don't even know who painted those ones.
Have you tried painting one yourself?
With what time? And besides, art was never my strong suit. Maybe you could paint it for me.
I wish. I'm not much of a painter.
Well, if you find anyone that wants to paint me, can you let me know and let me tell me exactly? I'm done.
How are they supposed to know if they want to paint you if they can't see you?
Here, take this photo of me.
Okay, kind of weird.
What's weird, Kyle?
Just carrying around a photo of you on the off chance that I find a painter who can paint you a portrait.
You have not absorbed any of this, have you? No, none. Literally, I don't even know what the conversation has been. I've just phonetically been pronouncing words. I don't know what... I have no... If you offered me $1 million to tell you what happened in here, I wouldn't be able to do it. You could open up a briefcase with stacks of 10 grand. And I would say, I'm sorry, I have no fucking idea what just happened. I'm sorry. I don't think that's weird.
Okay, sorry.
All right, so we got to get, I think the painter, right? That makes sense. Well, that would be right. Oh, shit. Made $1 million. Who would pay you $1 million? Well, it's just a large sum of money to make a point. You know what I'm saying?
No, kitty, this is my papa.
Can I buy these carrots?
Do you have money? I sure do. Okay, no need to brag. Take as many as you need.
Thanks.
Carrot appreciation rant incoming. I mean, carrots are amazing. They go in everything. I want you to name me a food, like a stew or a side. Name me a dish that you've eaten where you didn't want the carrots on the plate. I can't tell you one. No. I'm not talking weird shit. Not, oh, put carrots on pizza. Dishes that have carrots in it, I would never want them removed.
I found a photograph for you to paint.
Oh, can I see it?
Here you go.
Wow. This is beautiful. Is this Wendy from the store?
It sure is.
It would be my absolute pleasure to paint this.
So will this work as your new muse?
Absolutely. Stay right there. I'm gonna paint it immediately. And voila.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Thank you. I'm so proud of it.
What are you gonna do with it now?
Oh, this is just a warm-up for me. You can keep this portrait if you'd like.
Really?
Yeah. Or throw it out. I don't mind. I'm just happy I got my talent back.
The talent was inside you all along.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. That's so sad.
I managed to procure some carrots for your stew. You're the best detective. How did you even manage that?
I simply went next door and bought some.
That's so cool. I'll add them to the stew now. Hey, would you look at that?
What?
You got all the ingredients.
I mean, it was a pretty simple task.
I'm so proud of you. What's wrong?
Feels a little condescending.
What's condescending about being proud of you?
All I did is pick some flowers and go to the store.
That's more than I did.
I suppose.
Just give me a second. I'll finish up the stew and give you some.
Great, thanks. I reckon I could give this to Lobster Cop.
Do whatever you want. Carrots are Satan's felt-tipped pen. That's actually kind of that's a very eloquent way to put that. Even though, like, I don't agree with you, but, like, that was masterfully written. Right? That was a masterfully written statement, right? Stop saying right! I gotta get that out of my system. That, like, cadence, I'm so aware of it now. You say like a lot, you say right a lot. Yeah, I say you know what I mean a lot. I say okay. You know what I mean? Okay? Hear me out on this. I have like 4 ways to start or stop a sentence. It's kind of my version of saying over. Yeah, back the truck up a little bit, over. Yeah, it looks like we have, well, the supply's doing pretty good, over. That's how you know that I'm done with that sentence. You also say, what do you want about, and let me tell you something right now. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do say like a lot. I'm really aware of that. I think the reason why I say like a lot is not that the vocabulary is not there. It's just my brain almost has to be a hard drive and find it. It's kind of, whenever I say the word, whenever I say like, you can see the hard drive blinking light on the back of my head go. Like my vocabulary is there. It's just needs to search for it. It's a filler word. Yeah. It's actually kind of funny because I've been a little more conscious of it recently. I try to not say like filler. Ah, there it is. I try to not say filler words if I can help it.
I can't get down there without a ladder, and I'd fall and break my legs and arms and knees and my head and nostrils and fingers.
Break your nostrils.
So you're not going to believe this. I believe it. What is it? I managed to get you a portrait. Wait, seriously? Yep, Pistol the painter saw your photo and he thought you were the perfect muse. Said that? About me? He sure did.
Can I? Oh, I'm sorry, ow. By the way, I'm moving my hands around. I'm doing the thing. I'm putting my palms up, putting my right hand forward, back. Putting both palms up, putting right hand forward, right hand back, right hand forward, right hand back. I have to do that. My mouth is going like this. And I'm putting my hands up, and right now, my right hand just went up, forward, and then back, and then forward again. I think you have to do that. Doing a Trump impression, if I sit here and just do it without the motions, I won't be able to do it.
Wow.
Wow.
It's huge. This is huge. Pistol is so talented. Thank you so much for getting this portrait for me, Detective. Appreciate it. It was no problem at all. Well, frankly, it was huge. What can I give you for the trouble? Let me see. Let me think.
Oh, I know. Take this ladder. There it is. I fell asleep for a second. What's going on? I think you missed a lot. How long did you fall asleep for? Yeah, good morning or good night. Well, no, you might have just taken a nap. There's been tons of times where I've just kind of conked out for a little bit. 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I can't nap. I'm either awake or conked out for 9 hours. The problem that I have is I will put my head down and I will nap for 20 to 30 minutes. I will wake up still lying down. My body will wake up. And I'm just so comfortable and so sleepy that I say to myself, I don't give a shit. And then I close my eyes again. And then I sleep for 8+ hours. Those of you that can actually get up, you are incredibly strong. Don't ever think you're not. I'm serious. If you're able to just get right up after taking a little nap, you are very strong. You have very strong will. You do. It's a really fucking hard thing to do. He just called me weak. No. You're probably strong in other ways. Bro, I think you have sleep apnea. I definitely don't have sleep apnea. I don't think so. Oh wait, isn't this Bernie? This was original Bernie.
I sit and ponder. Detective. Is this theft a bad thing? Perhaps. Or who are we to determine such good and bad? A stolen hat is a message. Do not let yourself be shielded. The light of the sun holds more answers than we think.
Answers to what?
Questions.
What questions?
Why is it so bright out here? How do I charge this solar-powered bobblehead? And more, I'm certain of it. We spend so much time focused on how to find the missing hats, and no time considering why we had them in the first place. Okay?
I would assume for sun protection.
Protection from the sun? What harm does the sun pose to us?
The sun can be bad for your skin. If I stay in the sun too long, my skin goes all crispy. I turn to a crispy fried snack.
Is being crispy wrong, detective?
It's wrong for me.
Who are we to determine wrong and right?
Well, I'm Frog Detective.
And I am just a lonely poet, trying to make sense of the world.
Nice to meet you.
And you?
This is like if you put his head underwater.
You sure think a lot about things, huh?
I try, but I think I get it wrong a lot of the time.
Who are we to determine wrong and right?
Ha 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 ha!
I can do that better.
Ha 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 ha!
Haha. If you don't mind me saying, you don't look too much like a cowboy.
No, this, I am no cowboy. I am Dusty. I'm an outlaw / poet, trying to compose the perfect cowboy poem. It's taking forever. I am no good at this.
But you have so much to say.
Yes, but when I write it down, it gets so muddled, nothing comes out right.
I'm eating my own throat. I just swallowed, and I swallowed the throat inside of my throat. It was like,
I'm sure it sounds great.
It doesn't. I am ashamed to even show anyone.
You can show me, I won't judge.
Yeah, okay. A cowboy's life is so much fun. Sitting round on your bum. Ride a scooter. Sing a tune. Say a yee-haw in the afternoon. The sun is bright. His smile shine brighter when waving at this lonely rider. I give a nod and a smile back too. Yet, I wish I could be someone new. An outlaw's life is not for me. I want to ride and be carefree. Instead, I sit and write stuff down, not fitting in with this cowboy town, and I love cookies. Oh, nom, 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 nom.
you're not rolling your R's.
Oh, that's...
It's beautiful. I would say that's a perfect cowboy poem.
Thanks, but I think I want to write a new one. Ooh, a chocolate chip cookie.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions about the case?
Go ahead.
Do you need help workshopping a perfect cowboy poem?
I would love that. Nobody here really gets to me. You know?
That was better.
Totally.
I'll show you what I have so far. And maybe you can help me finish it.
Sure.
I saw a cowboy eat a snake.
Okay, I have to change this. I have to change before like I lose 100,000 followers.
I saw a cowboy eat a snack, a bowl of cereal.
I saw a cowboy eat a snack, a bowl of cereal near the tracks. From his sack. Okay.
From his sack.
Nice. I saw a cowboy eat a snack, a bowl of cereal from his sack. He finished quickly, smart and sure, then headed off to get some more towards the store because he was bored. Towards the store, towards the store, towards the store.
Wow, I'm getting better.
To get some more.
He finished quickly, smart and sure, then headed off to get some more. But just ahead, to his shock, there stood a newly built office block.
There was a Nessie from the lock. He saw a goblin on a rock.
He saw a goblin on a rock.
Okay, sure. But just ahead, to his shock, he saw a goblin on a rock. He waddled over, concentrated face, only to discover,
The thing had gone without a trace.
plot twist. Okay. He waddled over, concentrated face, only to discover the thing had gone without a trace. The cowboy smiled and shook his head, and off he went.
Back to bed.
The cowboy smiled and shook his head, and off he went back to bed. Aha! It's perfect! The perfect poem! I can't wait to recite it in front of a crowd. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, detective.
It wasn't a problem at all. I had lots of fun.
I'm becoming like German.
I feel like I understand the cowboy life a bit better now.
I'm literally doing Arnold. French.
Maybe one day I will feel confident enough to become one myself.
I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Hey, since I've written the perfect poem, I don't need my writing supplies anymore.
Really? You don't want to write any more poems?
No, I do. But every time I start a new project, I like to use new tools. So I don't take the energy out of the old poem, no?
That sounds expensive.
Yes. Anyway, take them.
You suck. Stop that! Don't stop saying that! Stop being that person! Time that person out, ban that person! Stop saying that about me!
All right, we got everything.
What? I'm gonna. You do that voice for too long, it becomes your voice. All right, be honest. I really want to know. On a scale of 0 to 10, what would you rate that heavy voice? It's a very difficult voice to do. You have to be incredibly talented. What would you actually give me like a real number? Like 6? I think that was a solid 6. Like a 6.5. At least, yeah, 6 or 7. I'll take a 6. Definitely need work on the accent portion. But I think
if I really tried, I could really get that, this part, this,
you know what I mean? That exact tone. All right, writing supplies.
I have some writing supplies right here.
Oh, how did you get those so quickly?
I helped to compose a beautiful poem.
Sounds boring. But thanks for getting those writing supplies for me. I appreciate it. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. I have a bunch of skills.
I wish I had a bunch of skills.
We can't all be Ronda Dynamite.
You mentioned you can forge identification, right?
I sure can.
I was wondering if you could help me.
Sure. Anything for my friend, the detective.
Amazing. I need to get a fake ID made for Susie. Can you help?
Can do.
Do you want to know what it's for?
Nope. I am not interested in other people's business. I'll get that ready for you in a jiffy. All right, I'm done. Anything else I can help you with?
I think I'm good for now. Thanks so much.
All right. Here is your fake ID.
Okay, so before I give you this, just know that this makes me very uncomfortable. But I know how important it is for me to solve this case and impress Lobster Cop. So, here's your fake ID. It's me, Otto.
Yes! This rules! It looks so realistic.
I don't think it looks realistic at all, but it should be enough to get you in.
Okay, I'll be right back. It worked! Thanks, detective! I'll be sure to tell everyone I know about how you helped me.
Oh, no, that's okay. Don't tell anybody.
Hear ye, hear ye. The detective helped me break into a bank.
No, 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 no.
They should call you the burglar.
I do not want to be called that.
Fine, fine, fine. Here, I got the map out for you.
Crime map.
And I got my real ID out. So I won't be breaking the rules anymore.
Glad to hear it. Thanks for the map. I think I'll be a big help.
Ooh, wait. I think that's everything. Crime map, key, stew. I think that's it. Can I go back to the cop now? Is this a granny-like? No, it is not. A granny-like would have all of this stuff be in all these buildings and have to do the same exact route, but there's a person running 100 miles per hour behind me. And if they touch me, the game's over. So it's close. So, are you finished?
Huh?
Did you find all the things I asked for?
I think so.
Ah, great initiative. Let's take a look. A map of the crime scene. That looks like a map of the graveyard. Well, that could be it, but we'll have to wait and see. A tool capable of aiding criminal activity. Oh, a shovel. I think you could be right, detective. A key that will lead us to a clue. That sure looks like a key to me. Any idea where it could lead? A meal for the #1 best detective. Oh, thank you very much. As our #1 best detective, this stew is clearly for me. Would you look at that? The rookie came through. Nice work, detective.
Thank you, Lobster Cop.
Now you go ahead and check out the crime scene. I'll be right behind. I just have some quick business to attend to.
I can do that.
I'll take that meal now, though.
It's all yours. Enjoy.
Otto's Big Adventure 2 voice? Yeah. It's me, Otto. You're too kind to be streaming just for me on my birthday. Well, I didn't want to tell anybody because it was a surprise, but everybody... Happy birthday to you. There it is. Happy birthday. Yep, yep. Happy birthday. Just for you. Okay, this is where the hats are hidden. Are we gonna see who did it? All right, chat. Who do you guys think is the one that buried the hats here? Ooh, we got a raid. Raid. Thank you, Vanya Laser. I say your name wrong every single fucking time. I'm so... I can't talk properly. I cannot talk properly. But thanks to the raid. Welcome. What were we doing? What was going on in your stream? Something fun? Thanks to the raid, though. Happy birthday song? Was it... You got a birthday? No. Oh, okay. It's like, oh shit, all right, it was your birthday today. Oh, appreciate it, thank you.
I wish I could figure out the motive of this crime. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh well. I'll just dig these up and hope Lobster Cop has more information. Great. I found the hats. I'm sure everyone will be so relieved to have them back. I'll take them back to town.
Oh, why am I so gassy today? It's insane.
It sure is nice to have a simple resolution to this mystery.
Okay. What happened? Who did it? Uh-oh. Drama. Oh dear, good luck trying to remember what everybody sounded like. Well, here comes the detective now. Just in time for the town meeting to begin.
The first order of business is poem. Please read poem.
Hello. I would like to read you my poem. This is my first time performing a poem, and I am nervous. Please do not laugh. I saw a cowboy eat a snack, a bowl of cereal from his sack. He finished quickly, smart and sure, then headed off to get some more. But just ahead, to his shock, he saw a goblin on a rock. He waddled over, concentrated face, only to discover the thing had gone without a trace. The cowboy smiled and shook his head, and off he went, back to bed. Ah,
Thank you for the poem. Next order of business. Crime solved. I'm pleased to announce I have recovered.
Well, let me stop you right there, Detective. I'm pleased to announce I have found the culprit in the case of the missing hats. I worked hard to come to this conclusion, so I trust I will have your full attention as I go through the facts.
Please pay attention.
Earlier today, I had the pleasure of appointing Mason Mole as the title of sheriff.
Everybody likes this.
Yes, this is a universally loved decision. Shortly after the detective arrived...
That's me.
Quiet, please, detective. As soon as the detective arrived, I'm sure you all noticed your hats went missing.
Wait.
It is with great sadness that I have to tell you this. The culprit of this crime, the hat-stealing monster of Cowboy County, is none other than that second-best investigator, Frog Detective.
Wait, what?
I've been presented a piece of evidence by our very own Mason Mole that ties the detective to the crime.
What evidence?
This.
No, this is a mistake. I was digging up the hats because I found it. I found the hats.
Then why do you look so mischievous?
I don't. Someone draw eyebrows on me. I didn't have eyebrows. Don't have them.
You have to admit, detective, you have a big motive.
A motive? What happened?
You've come into a town that prides itself on hats. It's a well-known fact that you cannot wear hats.
Weird head shape.
Yes, thank you, Sheriff Mason Mole. Because of your weird head shape,
But I don't mind if other people wear hats.
seems to me that you do, detective. Why else would you steal the hats and hide them where nobody would ever find them?
But I didn't, I swear.
Tell it to the judge.
What judge?
That's a good point. We haven't seen a crime like this in our society before. We'll have to invent a punishment.
I have an idea.
What is it?
Bad room. What?
That's less of an idea and more of an ominous concept.
I will elaborate. We put Frog Detective in the bad room. For punishment of crime. No.
An excellent, if shocking, idea, Sheriff Mason Mole. We will construct the bad room at once.
I already made it. It's in my office.
Oh, well, in that case, detective, I sentence you to 1 year of living in the bad room.
This is the worst day of my life. No. Somebody help.
Revenge. How could they? How could they? What? Is that actually a bad end?
Just wanna go home to sleep.
Wait, what?
Where the air is
That's such a... That's so sad. That's a bad ending, right? That's the worst ending. You just get arrested and framed for a crime and they just lock you up.
here I go.
Yeah, that's a bad ending. What did I do did I do something out of order? What? We don't have anyone else to credit and there's still time left. The following credits are from Degrassi: The Next Generation Season 6, Episode 11. Whoa. Huh? Okay, well this is... Good job on that show? I think it's because you uninstalled the first 2 games. Really? All right, let's see. Hold on a second. What happens now? we gonna reach out to somebody? Oh. frogdetective.net/blog.html.
To my loyal frog blog readers, it's hour number 1 of my time in the bad room. I know that I am innocent. Unfortunately, because the number 1 best detective put me in here, nobody will believe me. That's what you get for being second best. I'm not sure anybody reads my frog blog anymore because of my alleged crimes. But if you are reading, thank you. I hope to prove my innocence in the case of the hat theft and return to being as good of a detective as I can be. I'm not sure why Sheriff Mason Mole has framed me, but my hope is that it's all just one big misunderstanding, as is the case with most of the mysteries I am involved in. It would really hurt my feelings to know that he did this on purpose.
What the fuck is with my gassy body?
I'm grateful that Lobster Cop has given me access to a computer so I can continue to write my blog posts. Though I must say I'm not sure I have much to write about here. Thank you for reading. Frog Detective X.
Oh, somebody's gonna read the blog and go get him. Yep.
This is terrible. I can't believe this. What's going on? I'm reading the latest frog vlog post. I was excited to see how the detective solved the mystery in Cowboy County, but I can't believe it. The detective has been framed for a crime. Crime is real? Let's not jump to any conclusions here. Of course, sorry. What do we do, Mo? We get back to our science work? I can't possibly concentrate on scientific discoveries in these conditions. Mo, I have to help the detective. How are you going to do that? I'll have to solve the mystery myself.
What the fuck? So now it's not Frog Detective anymore, it's...
Look out, little Mo. I'm not coming back until I've proven the detective innocent.
Wow, Mystery Monkey is so cool.
There's still some more. New protagonist.
Can I help you? Hi, Supervisor. My name is Mystery Monkey. We talked on the phone a while back about the mystery of the haunted island. Of course, but how could I forget? It's good to see you. Likewise. I realize this is highly unusual, but I'm here about one of your detectives.
Is it Lobster Cop?
No,
Investigator Eel?
no,
Inspector Iguana? The Incredible Sandy Moth, PI?
no, it's none of those. I'm here about Frog Detective.
Oh, of course, our second best detective. Well, the detective isn't around right now. I sent my 2 top investigators to help cover in Cowboy County.
You haven't heard.
Heard what?
The detective has been framed for a crime over in Cowboy County.
Terrible news. How can you be so sure it's a setup?
The story doesn't add up,
And I know Frog Detective would never do something so horrible as steal the town's hats.
Well, there is a clear motive there.
I know, but it's so out of character. Even if the detective is guilty, the punishment is really harsh. The detective has been sent to the bad room.
Oh no. What's the bad room?
It's something that Sheriff Mason Mole invented.
Mason Mole. That name sounds familiar.
Oh?
I've seen him around before, just sort of loitering around the offices.
Loitering, you say? I remember a kind of shady guy hanging around on Martin's Island back when we were there to investigate the ghost noise. This is mixing up a lot of different things at the same time. But I'm still trying my hardest, Arthur. He arrived shortly before the detective, but I didn't get a chance to catch his name. He didn't even say hello. When I saw his photo on the Frog blog, I knew right away something was amiss.
Great detective skills, Mystery Monkey.
I know it's a big ask, but do you mind if I snoop around in Frog Detective's office to look for clues?
Be my guest.
Somebody said, who said Kenneth Copeland? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh, it couldn't be.
People walk in here all the time. Yeah, that's true. Uh-oh.
What could Lobster Cop be hiding? What's he doing? Why did he do that? Copy of the detective's notebook. Lobster Cop and Mason Mole. Note. It reads, "Hello, Lobster Cop. It's me, your bestie forever, Mason Mole. I've done what you asked. It's not easy to trail the detective unnoticed, but I think I did a great job. I fear that your suspicions are correct and that Frog Detective is on the right track to overtaking your position as #1 best detective. If you keep pretending to solve mysteries instead of actually solving them, the supervisor will eventually notice. So I've taken the detective's notebook. Inside are some great insights on how the detective works through a case. Maybe you can read and learn. But it may not be enough. As a detective gets better and better, your position as #1 is threatened. I think it's time to enact the plan you came up with. It's devious and mean and not very nice. But if you want to be the best, you'll have to get rid of the best. This can't be true. Lobster Cop, #1 best detective, a fraud? I need to get the supervisor and head to Cowboy County. There's been a terrible misjustice.
Okay. Where are you? I'm coming. What's up?
Howdy, folks. What brings you to Cowboy County so late?
This is our turf. You better have good reason.
We don't want any trouble. We're here about our good friend, the Frog Detective. Ah, the duality of Frog. How can one be so kind, poetic, and thoughtful? Also, be a stealer of our hats.
I really trusted Frog Detective. But Snake. I can't go on a date with a criminal. That's just not me.
Aren't you a bandit?
I'm outlaw.
So you live outside the law.
Well, when there's no laws, it makes it pretty easy.
It doesn't matter anyway. Frog Detective is innocent.
Sure. We all saw the photo.
Those furrowed brows tell the whole story.
Frog Detective doesn't even have eyebrows.
Ah, so those were stolen too.
Oh, you're mistaken. Mystery Monkey found all the evidence.
Who's Mystery Monkey?
That's me. You may have read my comments before on Frog Detective's Frog blog. I'm a pretty active user.
Blogs are still a thing?
Regardless, you say it was a mistake. Not so much a mistake. A setup. A setup. A setup. A setup. A setup. A setup.
Better?
I have reason to believe Sheriff Mason Mole and Lobster Cop coordinated the takedown of our beloved Frog Detective.
What? That's so messed up. Who would do that to such a beautiful frog?
Someone very jealous, I'm afraid.
How can we help?
If you can point us in the direction of where Frog Detective is being held, that would help a lot. Easy. Sheriff Mason Mole has the detective locked up in bad room.
I just didn't want to. I burped off camera. If you're quiet, you should be able to sneak in without trouble.
Thanks for your help, bandits. I am now going to change the voice of this character because it's kind of hard to do after so long. They will now sound better and different than this. Okay, Arthur. I'm changing it to something else.
He's decomposing.
Mystery Monkey? Supervisor? What are you doing here? I didn't know I was allowed visitors in bad room, or that anyone would want to visit me.
We're here to. That's even worse. No. We're here. We're here to bust you out.
What?
Mystery Monkey has proof you were framed.
I knew it! Sheriff Mason Mole was up to something!
Not just him, Detective. I'm sorry to tell you, I believe Lobster Cop and Mason Mole planned this all along.
It can't be. Lobster Cop is number one best detective. Why would he try to frame me?
It's hard to know for sure until we ask. But it looks like Lobster Cop has been dealing with a bad case of jealousy. Green with envy, one might say.
Envious of who?
You, detective! They're talking about you.
It's not possible.
It's time to shift your understanding of the world, Detective. Not everyone is out to do a good job and solve mysteries like you.
I simply can't believe it.
Well, I keep hitting the microphone, and I'm sorry that I do that. But let's wait until dawn and confront Lobster Cop and Mason Mole once and for all.
The sun is coming up as we speak. I'll call a town meeting. Jeremy, you're turning into voice soup. What is the meaning of this?
Only I get to call town meetings.
I have called this town meeting for a very important purpose. I have some news about the hat stealing case.
But it's closed. I solved it. Is that so, Lobster Cop? Supervisor, what are you doing here? Please give your attention to Mystery Monkey for just a moment.
Thank you, Supervisor. Thank you, town, for meeting us on such short notice. Sheriff Mason Mole, I have an important question to ask you.
What?
How long have you and Lobster Cop been scheming to bring down Frog Detective?
Huh? What?
This is ridiculous.
Lobster Cop, I found the secret drawer in your office.
You can't just go through my office. That's a crime.
Please stop trying to invent crimes. Crime is not real. As I was saying, I found your secret drawer. I found the letter that Mason Mole wrote to you.
I knew I shouldn't have detailed my schemes on paper.
Sheriff Mason Mole has been tailing the detective since I called for help with the mystery of the haunted island, Arthur. As the lead scientist on the island at the time, I can confirm I had several reports, sightings of Mason Mole sneaking around like a slippery snake.
Wait, why didn't you tell me? There's like someone sneaking around the island is kind of relevant to that case.
I was too starstruck. In any case, I contacted my friend Carlos, who runs the shop over in Warlock Woods. He also confirmed a sighting of Mason Mole hiding behind his shop. Sheriff Mason Mole, I have reason to believe you were hired by a lobster cop to follow the detective.
No, that's not. This is all a mistake.
No, Mason Mole. It's time for us to come clean. Frog Detective, ever since you moved in next door to my office, I felt threatened. You're so methodical in your case solving, I would read your blogs and go green with envy. I've been #1 best detective for so long that I grew complacent. Every time the supervisor had a mystery to solve, I began to believe I wouldn't be able to do it. I passed it on to you. I just began to pretend to solve mysteries, hoping the supervisor wouldn't notice. I was embarrassed at myself and angry at you.
Angry, but Lobster Cop, your investigative abilities far outweigh mine.
Maybe they used to, but I became so focused on my own shortcomings that my work suffered. Mason Mole was there for me. Having friends is so important, but we were a bad influence on each other.
I needed work, and so I suggested to Lobster Cop that I help take you down, and I had the perfect plan. I'm very subtle, you see.
I'm ashamed that it got to that point. Instead of asking you for help or swallowing my pride, I let my jealousy get the best of me.
How did you frame the detective?
It was a joint effort. When I arrived in town, I sneakily stole all the hats and quickly buried them in the graveyard. I wrote a map to where they were buried for the detective to find. But I didn't find the map. Susie did. I didn't execute it very well, I admit.
Once you had the resources to dig up the hats, and Lobster Cop had a clear alibi, I waited in place to take your photo.
Wait, what was Lobster Cop's alibi?
I was eating a delicious meal.
Of course.
I'm ashamed to say that I also drew evil eyebrows on the photo of you.
But what I don't understand is why you put me in the bad room. Framing me was bad, but you made a whole room for me to be trapped. That's so cruel.
I'm inclined to agree. Putting somebody into a room, whether they did a naughty thing or not, seems really harsh and unfair. How is someone supposed to grow from their mistakes if they're just sitting around trapped?
I really don't like that room. I hate that room. Bad room was my idea. I'm sorry.
It's a terrible idea.
I realize this now. My bad.
Lobster Cop, Mason Mole, you've done something very serious and mean. Something similar to a crime. Our society doesn't have strategies in place to deal with things like this.
Are you going to send us to the bad room?
Absolutely not. It's messed up. No, but I think there needs to be consequences. Lobster Cop, you've abused your power in ways that I cannot begin to comprehend. Mason Mole, you enabled and encouraged this behavior.
I'm mad at you both.
Deserve that.
I think an appropriate course of action is to remove Lobster Cop from the detective agency. I think you should change career paths for your own good. Boil him.
And boil him is what you're saying over here.
Maybe do something that helps contribute to society.
Cop no longer. Okay. I will hand in my badge and my gun. Okay.
Gun?
Wait, why do you have a gun?
I didn't even know they were real.
That's really messed up. It's not like I ever used it.
Mate, I gave Lobster Cop the gun.
Okay, well, yes, please hand that in. Have an idea of what you could do as a job, Lobster Cop?
Oh?
Why don't you talk to Barney about joining the post office?
Lobster Posty has a nice ring to it.
Can I join too?
I don't see why not.
Well, then it's settled. Lobster, Posty, Mason Mole, do you have anything to say to the detective?
Yes. I'm sincerely sorry for what I did to you, detective.
It was mean, rude, evil, and not nice. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope with time I can prove myself as a great Posty. Right some of the wrongs I've done.
Detective, I acted poorly and encouraged behavior that I shouldn't have. I'm going to channel that energy to being a Posty, and please rest assured you'll never have a late parcel again. Thank you both for the apology. I accept it.
Say now that's all sorted, I have an announcement to make.
Oh,
Lobster Cop is no longer the #1 best detective. After some impeccable detective work on this case, I'm really pleased to announce the new #1 best detective is... Congratulations to... Mystery Monkey!
wow, congratulations, Mystery Monkey. What an achievement.
I can't believe it. Thank you so much. I'll have to shut down my research facility so I can investigate full-time.
You can move into my old office. There's already a bunch of trophies in there for you to keep.
Great.
What an honor to work next door to the #1 best detective. Again. This calls for a celebration. Barney, can you prep the saloon for a dance party?
Can do.
Oh, and Lobster Posty, Mason Mole. Yeah? You're invited too.
It's time for a dance party. Yay! Yay! Oh, look! Yay! Holy shit, the lobster is going fucking hard. Jeez. Jesus. Hit the yoinky splanky. Why do I feel like these are mocapped? Don't they look mocapped? They are. Okay. 2 weeks later. Am I Frog Detective or am I Mystery Monkey? Oh, look. That's cute.
Frog Detective, crime-solving agency. Frog Detective speaking. How may I solve your mystery?
Hey, Frog Detective.
Yes, Mystery Monkey.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
I know it's your birthday, but I have a really difficult case that I just can't crack.
But you're #1 best detective.
I know, but this one's a doozy. Could you help me out?
Of course, I'll be right there.
Hey, Detective.
Well. Visit Mystery Monkey 49.
Good to see you, Frog Detective 03.
What?
Just a joke.
Are there 2 other frog detectives?
I don't know. I was just joking.
You got me worried. That really stresses me out. Frog Detective 1, Frog Detective 2, and now Frog Detective 3?
How do you think I feel with 48 other mystery monkeys?
Good point.
Anyway, thanks for meeting me here. Case information is in the other room. Just head down the hallway and I'll meet you there.
Will do.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. It's a surprise birthday party. Oh my god.
What's everybody doing here?
Well, Detective, we appreciate everything you've done for us. Yeah, our town has never been so peaceful, all thanks to you. Same with my island. I haven't heard a ghost in ages. I mean, technically, you never heard a ghost. We heard it's your birthday, so we all arranged to come here and surprise you.
It worked.
That's not all, Detective. We got you a present. It should be coming any minute now. I ordered it on WhizBay. Huh? There it is. Special birthday delivery. Oh, it's a hat that fits his head. Happy birthday. Wait, what is it? That's easy, Detective. It's a hat. I can't wear hats. My head shape is I have a different head shape.
Why don't you just try it on?
Oh boy. What the heck?
Well, would you look at that? It's a hat that fits.
Like Arnold's hat from Hey Arnold. Yeah, that's true. Thank you for playing Frog Detective. We have loved making these games for you, and we are so grateful that so many people have spent time with our silly story. That was very cute. It was very nice. I'm glad I played it. So is that the whole? That's it then. 3 episodes, right? The game actually ended on March 1st, so you have to eat a whole cake on stream. No, it's 10 o'clock Pacific. That's not accurate. Yeah, so that's Frog Detective. Really nice. Close the book on that.